Hello and welcome back to our channel. In today's video, we will be discussing the top 10 scariest moments in the upcoming Resident Evil 4 remake. The original game was released in 2005 and quickly became a fan favorite due to its intense action and horror elements. The remake promises to be even scarier, with updated graphics and gameplay mechanics. Without further ado, let's dive into the top 10 scariest moments in Resident Evil 4 remake. Number 10. The Village Ambush. One of the scariest moments in the original game was the village ambush, and it looks like it will be even scarier in the remake. Players will find themselves surrounded by crazed villagers armed with pitchforks and chainsaws, all while trying to protect the president's daughter. This scene is sure to have players on the edge of their seats. Number 9. The Regenerators. The Regenerators were one of the most frightening enemies in the original game, and they will be making a return in the remake. These creatures are nearly invincible and can regenerate their limbs, making them difficult to kill. The only way to take them down is by using a special thermal scope, which adds an extra layer of terror to an already scary encounter. Number 8. The Garador. The Garador is another enemy that will be making a return in the remake. This blind creature is incredibly strong and can only be defeated by attacking its weak point. Players will have to use stealth and strategy to take down this intimidating foe.
Can't see me.
Number 7. The Cabin. The cabin section of the game is one of the most memorable and terrifying parts of the original game, and it looks like it will be just as scary in the remake. Players will have to navigate through a dark and creepy cabin while being pursued by a chainsaw-wielding maniac. This scene is sure to have players on the edge of their seats. Number 6. The Castle. The castle section of the game is where players will encounter some of the most terrifying enemies in the game. From the armored knights to the hooded cultists, players will have to use all their skills to survive this daunting section of the game.
The world shall overflow with his grace. For that is the iron will.
Number 5. The Island. The island section of the game is where players will face off against the game's final boss. The island is also home to some of the most terrifying enemies in the game, including the rocket launcher-wielding zealots. Players will have to be on their toes if they want to survive this intense and scary section of the game. Number 4. The Regenerator Breeder. The Regenerator Breeder is a new enemy that will be featured in the remake. This creature is even more terrifying than the original Regenerators and can spawn more of them. Players will have to be extra careful when facing off against this monstrous foe. Number 3. The Village at Night. The village section of the game is already scary, but it's even scarier at night. The villagers become even more aggressive and dangerous, and players will have to use all their skills to survive the night. Number 2. The Dell Lego. The Dell Lego is one of the scariest boss fights in the game. Players will have to face off against a giant lake monster while riding on a boat. The monster is incredibly powerful and can flip the boat over with ease. This fight is sure to have players on the edge of their seats. Number 1. The Regenerators in the Sewers. The scariest moment in the Resident Evil 4 Remake has to be facing off against the Regenerators in the sewers. The cramped and claustrophobic environment adds an extra layer of terror to an already terrifying encounter. Players will have to navigate through the narrow tunnels while being pursued by the Regenerators, which can regenerate their limbs and can only be taken down with a special thermal scope. The combination of the dark, creepy atmosphere and the relentless pursuit of the Regenerators makes this moment the scariest in the game. And there you have it, the top 10 scariest moments in the upcoming Resident Evil 4 Remake. From the intense action to the heart-stopping horror, this game promises to be one of the scariest and most thrilling games of the year. We can't wait to get our hands on it and experience these terrifying moments for ourselves. Which moment are you looking forward to the most? Let us know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.